Hi guys, good morning. So today we're in London, right outside the Dorchester Hotel, and I am back to vlogging. I'm gonna do this vlog today because I think it's gonna be quite exciting to take you guys along for the Aashni show. And today's gonna be a very exciting day. I just arrived at the Dorchester. The event starts at about noon and it's like 10:40 now, so I'm in like early, and I'm going to be on stage with Sabyasachi, hosting a masterclass with him. I'm going to be on stage with Shaan, who's a massive Bollywood makeup artist, and he's going to be doing my makeup on stage for his masterclass. I'm going to be meeting all the top Indian designers and looking at their new collections, so it's going to be quite a fantastic day. So I thought it would be awesome to take you guys along, show you all the outfits, and yeah, show you the conversation with Sabyasachi and everything. So let's go in now and take you guys along on the journey. Good morning. Today is the day of the Aashni Co show, and I'm super excited because of course I'm going to be meeting Sabyasachi today and host a masterclass with him, but also I'm going to meet Shaan today, who is one of the top Bollywood makeup artists, and he is going to put a very heavy glam makeup on my face. So I thought I would start off the morning with a very deep cleanse, and figured why not take you guys along and show you in my bathroom how to get your skin prepped for a day of very heavy makeup so that the makeup doesn't look cakey and your skin is a super smooth base to begin with. So let's get the deep skin cleansing session begin. I always start off with either a micellar water, or this one is a micellar milk from Dior, just to first remove all leftover makeup and whatever else is left on your face from a night's rest. Just take it a little bit on your cotton pad and just clean your skin with it. Okay, and that's it. Step 2 is with my FOREO brush. You guys have seen me use this for almost a year now. I am obsessed with it, and it's the same one. I have this size, it's called the Luna Mini 2, and I always carry it with me everywhere. And I use this with my Kiehl's Ultra Facial Cleanser together, and honestly my skin in the last year has gotten so much smoother and so much cleaner because of it. So what I do is super simple to use. Just take it and put the soap on it, your face wash, and then add a little bit of water, like so, and then just press it on your skin and press the start button, which is in the middle. And today, because we're going for a very deep cleanse, you press the on button and then you can put the plus up one, so it gets a little bit stronger and your skin can get a better cleaning. So there we go. Clean all over, rub, 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 and then that's it. And then you just make sure you clean the brush, obviously. So you take all your germs out of it, and then you just let it to dry, and that's it. And then you wash your face. Step 3 of my deep cleansing is this amazing Clinique exfoliator. I usually never exfoliate and deep wash and do the micellar, but today is especially for Shaan, so we're also going to do this last step with the exfoliator, and just a little amount, and put it everywhere, especially in the areas that you seem to have more dead skin, and then wash it off. Okay. This cream from Embryolisse is the final step for my skincare this morning. Just take a pretty big amount and then put it everywhere. I can already feel how much softer my skin is because of the FOREO brush. So I just wanted to show you guys this real quick up close again. It's got these amazing silicone bristles, harder on the back side and then softer on the front side. And the best part about them is that silicone is very hygienic, and it kind of self-cleans itself, so you don't have to worry about, cleaning the device itself. Well, to just wash your face and then just put some water and it kind of self-cleans itself. So it's super good for the health of your skin. And that's it. Let's go to the Aashni Co show. The super busy stall is of none other than one of my personal favorites, Gaurav Gupta. Oh my god, look at that. He's an artist. And there's the man himself, of course. So I found this beautiful designer Goran here with the most amazing traditional churidars. And look at the work on this dupatta. I think my mom would love this outfit. But just trying to see what I can wear for the Sabyasachi masterclass. I do love this a lot, but I think we're gonna try this look as well, because it might be a bit more out there than this one. Although this is quite classy. I don't know, we'll see. Trying the other one on now.
Big year for Indian weddings, if we can say that. With the wedding of celebrity weddings, of course, like Deepika and Priyanka. It's exploded, and you dressed all of them. So my question to you is, everyone knows it was a big impact on social media. What kind of impact did it have on your house and your brand?
Well, it just became, it got to the point when every time we used to post something on Instagram, the first comment that used to come is, not again. And I think it was an overdose, and sometimes more can become much. I wish a few of the weddings were spaced out, but then, people don't pre-decide these things. And I'm someone who's a little awkward with fame because, I've tried to stay as private as possible for the last 20 years. My brand completes 20 years in February. And so the brand got a lot of limelight. Manav, who kind of handles my social media, he was just going ballistic. He's right there at the end. And trying to figure out the constant traffic inflow. But I was actually happy. I just moved into a new house and I have a wonderful garden. So every morning I used to sit in garden and I used to be oblivious to everything. I think in fashion, it's very important for you to have a life outside it, because when you get completely consumed by it, you lose perspective. And I like to have a very active life that has nothing to do with fashion.
My mom, she's like, are you sure? Shouldn't you just be like traditional red? I'm like, no, mom, there's something about this collection. And then, it was from that photo that then I was like, I want to look exactly like this.
No, and we make it easier because, you see, we understand that everybody, when you go into because 20 years of being in the bridal business kind of helps you perfect the art. A lot of people who have been cut away from India, or a lot of people who don't have access to our tradition, we'll use our social media to be able to educate them, because the only way to sustain luxury is to educate your consumers so that they want it more and more. And Deepa decided to do away with it, and she said that they would both touch each other's feet because it's a mark of respect. And I think that was not just forward thinking, it was not just feminist or something, but it was just gracious. Because I think men and women need to understand that they're equal and not one above the other. And in today's time, these kind of little social revolutions go a long way in being able to obliterate a lot of things that is not right in society. And I wanted to thank you for it. I think it was very moving. Thank you.
Amazing.
Very kind, thank you. The whole story behind it is not that glamorous, actually. It was just of course I got married to a non-Indian, so he didn't know what an Indian wedding entailed. And we were just in conversation with my mother, and she was going through the whole process, and and then the Sangeet and the line, he's like, okay, and then the Sangeet, and then the Bharat, he's like, and then finally we're talking about the wedding ceremony, and at one point mom is like, so the ending will be, you go down and touch your parents' feet, you go down, you touch his parents' feet, and then you go down and touch his feet. And I was like, okay, great. And then And then I'm like, so, and then he's gonna touch mine, right? And she's like, no. how can the pati touch the patni's feet? That's not, no. And I was like, Mom, but come on, like I'm a very I love tradition. My parents raised us, you know, with loving everything about our culture. But there comes a moment where you're like, yes, he's my husband, and yes, I respect him very much, but it should be equal, right? And then Mom's like, okay, this is too much, new age, European, la la la, and then I was like, fine. And then the day of the wedding happened, and then it came the moment to touch the feet. And Oleg and I kind of just like winked at each other. He's like, I'm gonna do it. He's like, we're just gonna do it. I'm like, okay. And then at that moment, we did it, and my same mom, who was like, no, what are the uncles and aunties gonna think, took the mic from the pujari, and she was like, this is mutual respect. Mutual love. And then she kind of got very emotional, and she's like, that's why you're my daughter. Like, even though I said don't do it, you guys did it, and the audience was bawling their eyes out, and the photographers went crazy, and of course, it went viral on social media, and it was such a small gesture that I think, also because the reason we did it with so much respect and love, it wasn't like we don't believe in tradition, it was like we do, but at some points, you know, you can change it a little while still respecting it, and yeah, thank you for saying that.
Masterclass.
Yes.
And of course, here is Deepa. Deepa, you guys have all seen her wedding picture recently. That's why we plan not to do the wedding look again. She looks so beautiful. So this time we are going to start with a red carpet look, which is more known, and every girl needs these days a red carpet look because the Sangeet in India, or there's so many reception. Nowadays, girls go with the reception with the red carpet looks more. So I'm going to show you guys a red carpet look on Deepa, which she's already so stunning. She really doesn't need much makeup. Like, I hope I do justice to the face. She's so pretty. So should we start? Ready?
Yes.
Alright, so let's start.
Passion, beauty, how crazy it was to plan it. Good planning, yeah.
It's the most important, right?
It is, of course, the wedding is the most important day of your life, and I think you put that kind of pressure on yourself too, because you know it's going to be the moment for you to shine. And ours took about a year and a half to plan, but the last 3 months were insane. And actually, there's a very special person in this room. Rupa, she's sitting right here with my Esther daughter. Without her, I could not have done my wedding. So I hope for you all find your Rupa, like that one multitasking, all around amazing person who makes it all happen for you. So yeah, that's a little bit about my wedding.
Oh yeah, of course, everybody knows just the sensation, touching the feet, which was beautiful. I felt we all in India were sitting and talking about it. It was really nice. Not to go very bright, like I'm doing a look test in the side for Deepa, because the problem is if you go really too white, there's going to be a lot of flash on the wedding day, and you guys will start looking whitewashed. Exactly, like a lot of Indian people are really still obsessed being fairer, but I would say always do a shade darker. How was your wedding?
I agree 100%. I think if you do it too white, you look like you have a mask on.
Exactly.
So we go a little tad.
This amazing collab with MAC. This is something really amazing. It's a moment to be proud, and there is the product which she has used, which I can tell you guys later. But I know that Deepa will use this product.
Yeah,
it's like
the look on the box is my wedding look that I did, that MAC of course did for me for my wedding. And then the wedding got so popular they decided to make the look, sell it worldwide. So.
Oh yeah. So now I'm going to use, because if you guys don't want to make it really strong, avoid blacks. The moment you guys use blacks to control the outer corner of the eye, what happens is it becomes immediately a strong color. And especially on Indian skin, the moment a lot of people try to blend it out, it becomes really, really strong. So I love using this Everyone's Darling, which is a beautiful color which has a really burgundy kind of a deep feel. It's really nice. And there's this color known as Oud of, again, everyone knows. So I'm going to mix this two color because it has really a nice brown in it. And now I'm making Diva open her eyes. Look straight. Now, what I want is I want to make her eyes look more almondy and big. So if you starting blending this color in a direction, what happens is it just becomes darker and darker and the eye size reduces. Can you guys hear? Yes, there is a stabilizer inside. So when you do your own eyeliner or on someone else, it corrects it automatically. Wow. It's worth the money, and I am addicted to this because it saves a lot of time and it's nice black, jet black matte color. So okay, then I start with this eye. So I love to start from the outer corner of the eyelid and bring it a line. Can you guys see it?
Guys, whew, what a day. What a day. Finally, it's around 10:30 p.m. and I'm in bed with my hot water bottle, just about to go to bed, and I wanted to quickly talk to you all about today. Where do I begin? You know, there's some days you feel like you've lived 2 or 3 days in one day because so much happens. Today is like genuinely one of those days, and I mean, I met so many people today, so many of you guys today. It really warms my heart to meet you guys and to see that you know about Oleg and you know about our wedding. It just really touches my heart. So thank you for every single one of you who came up to me and said hello and had a little chat with me today or took a little selfie. I really, really appreciate it. Another highlight of the day, of course, was meeting and talking to Sabyasachi. He is such a genuinely beautiful soul. You know, you rarely meet people that are beyond your expectations. Like, I already expected him to be so high up, and then he turned out being like even more amazing, so grounded, so humble, so like sure of who he is, and no wonder his brand is so fantastic, because he has such a focus and such a solid idea of what he wants it to be, and I think that is so absolutely inspiring. And for me to be able to share the same stage as him and talk to him was absolutely incredible. And of course the best moment was when he spoke to everyone about how that moment that Oleg and I touched each other's feet at our wedding was so beautiful to him, and how he thanked me for that moment. I almost started crying on stage, but that was so beautiful. Wow, what a day. And then of course Shaan, my lovely Shaan, him doing my makeup, and his just personality and energy. I love it. I love the guy. He's such a self-made man, and now one of the biggest Bollywood makeup artists, and it makes me so proud of him, you know, to having achieved so much, and I only wish him the best. Shaan, if you're watching this, I love you, and good luck with everything you do, and you have found a friend in me and an admirer in me, so I was so happy to have met you, and I can't wait to party with you soon in Mumbai. And to Aashni for organizing this amazing show. What an incredible idea you brought to life, babe. I've said this to you in person, but I'm going to say it again. It was fantastic how she brought together all the amazing brides-to-be, all the amazing people in London and the UK who appreciate Indian couture. It was an incredible show, and the most incredible art all around us of our culture and tradition, and it made me so proud to be Indian, to see the kind of craftsmanship and work that our country produces. So all in all, it was such a full, beautiful day, and I'm so happy and so fulfilled, and I'm going to bed a very happy bee. And tomorrow is another day in London full of meetings, and then tomorrow evening I finally go back home, back to Oleg, back to Kubi, back to snuggling in home, and I can't wait for that either. So I'm gonna switch off now, saying and wishing you guys a goodbye, and until next time. It's been such a pleasure today. Goodbye, you guys.